How's it going, everyone? Happy Saturday. Welcome to the stream. Pretty excited for today. It is going to be a shorter stream. It's my brother's birthday tomorrow, so we're celebrating today. So instead of the regular 4-hour stream, we're probably going to do around 2. But with that said, I'm still very excited. Last weekend, we had all those technical difficulties, but a good thing that came out of that was I finally got a bunch of mods installed for Siege of Avalon. And I'm very, very excited. We're still going to play through the vanilla game, but basically I found a page online that is devoted to this game. Just absolutely unreal, super, super cool stuff. So they have kind of a mod in that forum that essentially creates mods for this game. And they're very cool. So this is the list of mods that I have installed. This is essentially just all the lore that kind of surrounds this game. So you've got 7 kingdoms. To sum up, it basically kind of encapsulates the days leading up to the Siege of Avalon. You've, of course, got the actual game itself, Siege of Avalon. The Days of the Atoll, which kind of covers what it's like to be the enemy, kind of puts you in the feet of the enemy. Pillars of Avalon and Ashes of Avalon were actually... basically, they were the sequels. Pillars of Avalon in particular were the sequels that were planned for Siege of Avalon, but never got made because the creators of this game, Digital Tome, never, were never able to do more than just this because the game didn't sell as well as they were wanting. You've got the caves and the rise of the dwarves. Basically, those are, I guess, just going over kind of extended lore of the game, because the universe of Siege of Avalon actually has dwarves and elves and all the other stuff we love about Tolkienian, fiction. So those mods, kind of look at them as DLC rather than mods, honestly, because they are really extensions of the game. But we've got those, and I'm very excited to play them. But we're still going through vanilla Siege of Avalon, so let's continue with our ridiculously named character. Thank you very much, Emily. Okay. So getting into our kind of story housekeeping before we really start playing. And frankly speaking, chat, if you don't like me going over the story that we've covered in previous streams, honestly, just let me know. And I'll stop kind of that storybook housekeeping prior to gameplay, kind of intro it to the stream. But otherwise, I'm gonna assume that nobody's watched the VODs, even though I'm multi-streaming onto YouTube as well. So you do have access to those without risk of them getting deleted. I'll just continue to kind of go about it the way I have been, and, unless I hear otherwise from you guys, we'll continue business as usual. So, one thing with the mods, and I have been talking to the developer of the mods, now that I have them installed, certain items within the game, it's a multilingual mod, and obviously you've got, one person doing it, so it's not going to be without fault. So, like, for example, down here, instead of saying journal, like it did when I was playing the vanilla game last stream, now that I have the mod, it's reading Journal. It is what it is. At least I know, what I'm clicking. But if you see anything you would consider anomalous as, say, like an English viewer, that's the reason why. But overall, things have been working well. I've played test quite a bit. So, yeah, very excited. I've just, I can't contain myself. I'm very, very happy to have found mods for this game. Okay, so we started the last stream with, oh, hey, Sep, welcome to the chat. Happy to see you. We're just going over kind of the story, that I covered in the last stream, so bear with me. Okay, at the start of the last stream, we rescued, Edgard. He was, I guess, the nephew of the ambassador for Aratoy that's in the Citadel of Avalon. He got captured by the Shahol when they were making their way to the Citadel, so we've rescued him. He's back with his uncle, and his uncle's very happy because he is not going to get beat upside the head by Edgard's mother. Okay, and then we encountered the Scoutmaster. So, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. We found the Shahol Scoutmaster, who is essentially a stealth trainer for the Shahol. And we took advantage. The only quest that he had that we did not do, because it kind of conflicts with our moral compass a little bit, shall we say, is we did not provide him the map that Muddam's scout had made. The Shahol are aware that Muddam's scout has escaped their clutches and has been making a map of their camp. So they want that bad, and the Scoutmaster wanted me to grab that for him. I did not do that. What I did do for the Scoutmaster is I did a quest where I grabbed a tunic from the Houndskeeper for the Shahol camp. That is, if you're not using the Shadow Spell and, frankly speaking, slaying every Shahol in sight, spoilers, that can be used to circumnavigate the hounds that can see through the disguise you're using in Chapter 4. So we got that for him to get in his good graces. And then he gave us a couple quests to slay lizardmen and that sort of thing. So we got through that, and then I realized, I think this was a couple streams ago at this point, but the battering ram that we found can be destroyed, and we did so. And then we delivered the documents that General Oberon had stolen from Avalon to General Roth. We probably could have waited till the end of the chapter overall to do that, but I was getting a little impatient, shall we say. So, okay, so there's our adventure log. Okay, so, couple things. We've got 2 items left, or maybe 3, but 2. I'm gonna say for the sake of argument. We've got 2 items left to complete. So, number 1, Muddam, when we returned to him, said we have not actually completed our quest for him, which is to map out, basically complete the scouting mission that the slain scout had. So, we're supposed to scout the southeast, southwest, and east corners of the Shahol camp. And for some reason, even though I'm fairly certain I've explored everything, we have not completed that quest. And I think the reason for that is because we have not managed to discern troop movements from, I guess, Shahol that we're able to speak to. This kind of puts us in an awkward situation, because I've been kind of running around like a troll and slaying Shahol kind of indiscriminately. I don't like Shahol. I'm sorry. So I'm hoping that does not put us in a compromised situation with the quest. I did find a Shahol that is kind of unkillable. And he mentioned, he was a hunter. I forget his name, but I believe he was in one of the western village sections. And he basically said, you know, why are you asking me about troop movements? I'm not one of the shaman. You know, I'm not one of the leaders, right? So, I wasn't able to get much information off of him other than that. So, moving on, the second quest is the Dreamwalker's Wand that Olan wants. I was pretty sure that it was going to be in Mithras's tent. I finally made my way inside Mithras's tent to the chest that's in the middle, and I wasn't able to open it for some reason. I'm assuming there's some dialogue back in Avalon that I have to complete in order to get that quest completed. But that's where we're sitting. Now, this is where I was saying we've got kind of like a third quest, kind of. So, let's see. Yes, okay. So, I will read out this journal entry, and this will kind of explain what I think could be another quest for us. But I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Sarath was very pleased to receive the satchel I pilfered from Overon's tent. Since he had surmised some time ago that Overon had kept some documents secret from Mithras, he was relieved to find the satchel was indeed used to store those documents. These documents were the troop status reports from the regional commanders in Avalon, information that Sir Roth is pleased that Overon kept from Mithras. He adds that Overon will know who is responsible when he realizes that his satchel is gone, and he yet draws breath. Perhaps it will provoke him to do something rash. I would relish the opportunity to mete out some justice to this traitor. So, to me, that means our character would really love the opportunity to slay General Overon before his lips get too loose. That's my perspective. Whether or not that's kind of how the game wants us to proceed, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's take a gander. So this is General Overon's tent. That's kind of where I ended last time, because frankly, I would relish the opportunity to mete out some justice to General Overon. The dude's a jerk. So I kind of want to see if we can slay him. I don't think so, but I'm gonna try something here, and then we can kind of resume our search for kind of Shahol NPCs that will let us, you know, proceed in the quest line with Muddum. And I'm still not really sure how to proceed with regards to the Dreamwalker's Wand. My assumption would be it would be in Mithras's tent. Yeah, no damage really. Yeah, nothing appreciable. Okay. Okay, so in that case, we will continue. And in the chat, if you guys have, frankly speaking, I haven't really played much past this chapter in my youth, so this is kind of anything after chapter 3. I'm mostly an alien to. So if you have any input on where I can find the NPC to kind of keep the story moving, and stuff like that, because otherwise I'm going to be running around like a chicken with his head cut off, and that's no fun for anyone, so... Oh, okay. So all these guys are high level enough to see through my disguise. I believe this... Yeah, so this is Mithras's tent. This is kind of the... I guess the main camp for, you know, the high-profile Shahol. So let's just... So, I guess I will, for those of you who weren't watching the stream last time, I will make my way into Mithras's tent just for Scout's extra quest. Ah, okay, so that would explain why I can't do it. So, chat, for those of you who aren't familiar with Siege of Avalon, it's an episodic game, and the episodes are based off the 3 main classes. So, Fighter, Scout, Mage. This is the Scout-specific quest. So, there are, it sounds like there are some items in this quest that I'm simply not going to have access to based off my class, which is fine. But that doesn't change the fact that I need to scout for Muddum to get the quest completed. So let's see here. That's our training points. Let's go through our quests. Okay, so we need to find a Dreamwalker's Wand and return it to Olon. I really don't have much input on where a Dreamwalker's Wand is, so I might need to go have a chat with Olon and see if he's got any ideas. And then for Muddum, it's once scouted, report activity in southwest, southeast, and east areas, and possible time of attack. So, to me, based off previous conversations from the last stream, that means I need to find Shahol that I can actually speak to in order to find out what troop movements we are going to experience. I thought perhaps the Scoutmaster might be one to talk to in that regard, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Because we're about, yeah, so this is as far east as we can go. And let's see. So the camps are going to be around here. So this is as far east as we can go. And Mithras's tent is as far southeast as we can go. The struggle I'm having is that everybody in Mithras's camp, and again, this is my fault, I was slaying Shahol indiscriminately to get some cheap training points. My fault. But there's no one low level enough to speak to anymore. Everybody, it's mostly these camps that kind of self-refresh themselves, and everybody popping out is a high enough level warrior to see through my little disguise here. And I've slayed all... Oh, wait. Ooh. Okay. So he can see through me, but these guys cannot. So let's have a couple conversations. I speak to you? The dirt men have come to destroy us all. My lady will burn all their eyes out. That would certainly make our job easier. Not much for words, these guys. Shahol Warlord. I'm hoping this is the guy. I tire of the food the dirt men's land offers us. This proves they have tainted their land. They poison themselves and their land with imprisonment. They flourish, but their land is dying. Heresy. That's an interesting perspective, warrior. Nope. Warlord, he is not. Come on, what kind of warlord are you? Tell me your troop movements. My sword grows rusty with disuse. This waiting is not the way of our people. Spar with the other warriors. It's the only way to pass the time. I know most of their fighting styles already. I have not had much of a chance to cross steel with a dirt man. You shall have your chance soon enough, warrior. Burn brightly. I'm running out of orcish voices here, guys. Whew. I heard the dirt men worship ghosts, brother. Ghosts! They bury their dead so their spirits cannot rise to meet the lady and the lord, but instead stay on the ground to be worshipped. Can you believe it? Ghosts? Yes, that is unbelievable. Good day. I had a thought that I'd learned everything about combat, but with all the different clans here, all with slightly different styles, I see now that I was being foolish. Now I have improved twofold over what I was, and will be ready whenever the assault is called. As I shall be. Good day to you. Ah! Oh, that's unfortunate. Ah! Okay. Got a little too into it. Okay, let's go up a little bit and peek in here. Okay. So you can see through my disguise, eh? I'll bet that the Dirtman General fights like a demon. I'd like to cross swords with him, but it isn't allowed. Perhaps you'll have your chance soon, warrior. Okay. Can't speak to you. Our food... Okay, so this is... Our food supply is dwindling. Maybe the hunters don't talk about it like that, but I know. Soon there'll be no food left for the horses. What then? Eat them? Certainly not. Okay, no information to be had off these guys, that's for sure. And then these guys... I don't know, maybe I can talk to them. No. Red means bad. Okay. So, this is an eastern camp. I believe this up here is where I killed all the lizard men. Yep. So, this is where the Scoutmaster had me kill all the lizard men. I was able to slay everyone in this camp. And I think north of this is going to be the Scoutmaster himself, and he doesn't really have any information. Now, perhaps... Again, it seems to me that giving the Scoutmaster information on our troop movements by getting him the map that the Scout was making would be a bad choice. But, I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know, I think that I can't give the Scoutmaster that map, because if I do so, he's going to, he's going to have our troop movements, and that's bad, right? But it could be that after he receives the map, we receive information. Maybe I just save first, and then I can just, I can just load the game if I don't like the way the conversation goes. It's kind of a cheap way to play an RPG, but I am curious. Okay, so this is the Scoutmaster for the Shahol. Let's just do like a proper save game here. Let's have a chat. So you wish to continue your training? Excellent.
I have other tasks you may perform for me in exchange for your training. These may seem unusual, but I assure you that they serve the good of our people. I will leave the choice up to you.
Recover tactical maps believed to be lost on a corpse in the Dirtman village, and learn to be a shadow walker. Let's give it a shot.
Vital tactical maps were stolen by a human scout from Avalon recently. He was seriously wounded while escaping, though, and likely died somewhere between here and the Dirtman stronghold. I want you to find and recover these maps. This will prepare you for your next lesson.
I will return as soon as I have the maps. Let's see. So, updated my adventure. So I've returned over on Satchel. Yeah, nothing really there. Let's see. Okay, so let's have a chat. I've recovered the maps from the Dirtman village.
Hang on to them for now. They may be useful to you. Now, shall we begin our lesson? The path of those who walk in the shadows stretches back to our earliest history, when
the secrets of the Shadow Walker are revealed upon to you.
And you continue this until you become as one with that which exists between light and darkness. Hold these ideas closely, for they will protect you in the days and years to come.
I shall never forget this lesson, Scoutmaster. I sincerely hope our paths will cross again. Burn brightly, my esteemed mentor. Okay, so we let us keep the map. So that is good. I like that. We get to have our cake and eat it too. Okay, so that doesn't really tell us any troop movements though, so let's go back and chat with him.
Ah, my special pupil returns. Further lessons of skill I do not have for you. You must seek a greater teacher than myself. If you still seek to further your training, you have impressed me, young one. Not only do you possess considerable talent, you are also unbelievably brave, though perhaps a bit foolish. To take the incredible risk of infiltrating a mortal enemy's war camp as thoroughly as you have. What? Come now. You must realize that no mere enchantment can fool a scout master. Your habits and unconscious movements cry out to one of my experience. Before you panic, though, know that you have my word. I will not reveal your identity to anyone. You see, I have carried on a deception much like yours for most of my life. Though I appear before you as a Shahol Scoutmaster, a loyal soldier of Mithras, my origins dictate a much different allegiance. Would you care to hear my tale, or will you give in to your quite understandable urge to flee?
Though my instincts disagree, I am too intrigued by your words to listen to those of my better judgment.
Once again you surprise me. Your fire burns brightly indeed. As to my story, it begins on a small farm in what was once the easternmost edge of Oriam, many years before you were born. Border raids just like the one which started this accursed war were a common hazard to those living on the frontier. I was but an unborn babe when I fell victim to one. My mother was captured shortly before she delivered me, and her captor planned for her to serve as a wet nurse to his mate. Fearing for my life, she devised a simple plan to save me.
What did she do?
Immediately after I was born, She switched me with another baby. I have no idea of the fate of this other child, but I was spared to grow up as an equal instead of a slave. As I grew older, my mother told me of my true heritage. She impressed upon me how vital the upholding of this ruse was for our survival, but she wanted me to never forget who I really was.
That is truly an amazing story. Have you ever considered returning to your true people?
It is far too late for that, I'm afraid. I am Shaul now, and I accept that. Even though my skills would make my exodus an easy thing, I have my own reasons for staying. So long as I remain here, I can work to thwart this war. You are one such way I have done this, and you have aided in several others.
Really? How so?
You recall the Houndmaster's shirt? I hope you put it to good use in fooling the dogs. I knew they could reveal you if you had no way to dupe their keen noses, so I led you to the shirt and hoped you would realize its value. Remember the lizard men I sent you after? They were actually honest in their intentions of forming an alliance. As the strongest supporters of the idea among their people, they would have struck a pact with Mithras, had you not slain them. Finally, there were the maps I had you retrieve. I had tried to leak those to your people, though through an earlier infiltrator. Unfortunately, he was severely wounded before he escaped the camp, so you can now see the value of my remaining here.
Indeed, you are brave beyond imagining, sir, and a true master of stealth. I hope one day you may be rewarded and return to the land of your birth in a time of peace.
I have one last hint for you. There are several clan leaders who reside near Mithras. One of them, more precisely the one in the northern camp, is a chieftain who assassinated his former leader in his sleep and has now taken his place with the help of an illusion spell, which he always dreamt of. He will be the only one you can defeat. He may have one or two useful items you may be interested in.
Thank you for this tip. This is probably where our paths will separate.
May your return to Avalon be safe and swift, my friend. I want you to know that I have enjoyed teaching you more than any other pupil I have ever had. I will miss you, but my life is necessarily a solitary one. My memories are my companions, and shall not forget the dedication and bravery you have shown. May the good spirits protect you.
May they protect and guide you as well, my esteemed teacher. Well, that was unexpected. This is, chat, this is one of the things I absolutely adore about this game. None of the story has been obvious, especially in portions of the game that I am not priorly familiar with. You know, you've got stuff like this where it's genuinely surprising. And these dialogue-heavy games, honestly, they don't spoon-feed you the story. I really, really love that about this game. Okay, so we have a chieftain to kill. Just take a little sip of water here. Doing that voice is pretty bad on the throat, gotta say. Okay, so Mithras' tent. It's a chieftain residing in the northern camp. Okay, so there's a mage there. Shaul caster. So he must be one of those guys with In Mithras's tent, there are some Shahol with like a pomp, kind of like a Roman centurion, I guess you could say, and they are likely one of the ones that he is referring to. So we're gonna make our way all the way down, and maybe he's the one with the troop movements that I need. Because like I said, like, it was kind of confusing to me, because there's really no one to talk to. Okay, so let's see. Okay, can't hit him. But he is in the northernmost camp. Okay, so all these guys are killable. Be aware that north is the top left corner. So more like over here then. Alright, thank you, Sep. Okay, so let's... So this guy probably then. So let's see. Nope. Oh! Huh. Well, I guess I can't read a map. Okay, so... But he mentioned, Huh. Because he mentioned near... I thought he mentioned near Mithras's camp, so that's why I had thought that. Let's see. Okay, so I was in the right spot then. Okay. Because, yeah, the Scoutmaster said Mithras's camp. Okay, so let's... He's even called fake clan leader. Fake Shahol clan leader. Okay, so this is the man. Okay. I have the same issue with General Overon. Can't kill the guy. Let's see. Well, I don't want to have to restart the quest. That would really suck. That is irritating. Let's see if... Okay, so... Max restriction 30. Restriction minus 26. Okay, so he doesn't actually have, like, troop movement information or anything like that Muddum needs. I'd still like a magic ring. It's still odd that I can't, Yeah, that's really odd that I can't kill him. Well, I'll come back to that later. Maybe there's something I can do to help with that. Okay, so now we're back to the confusion on the two quests where it's I need troop movements. I need to figure out what's going on so Muddum can actually close the quest for me. I'm not sure where to go because the... Oh, okay. So, chat, as I mentioned in the start of the playthrough today, I installed a bunch of mods, and these mods fix a lot of the jank in this game. And I shouldn't say jank. I mean, it's kind of janky, but the mods kind of go through the game and improve a lot of stuff. And I guess my previous save game from when I started this playthrough, had some issues, and that's why I'm not able to kill that fake clan leader. Which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. Okay, so I believe this is as far... Wait, so if this is north, this isn't actually the southeastmost corner, then. Okay. But I don't think I can go more north from here. Yeah, I can't go up more this way. So that would make this south. So this would make this the southeastmost corner of the map. And we just talked to the Scoutmaster. North is towards Avalon. Okay, so that would have made the last village section we were in, because this is north, so that would have been southeast. So this would be... Okay, so this is village 3. So let's see if there's any NPCs that I haven't indiscriminately murdered that I can talk to here. No, it looks like I've slayed pretty well everyone. I guess I just have to go from village to village and see if there's any NPCs. Do it the old-fashioned way. So, we found, in previous stream, found this guy. His name is Old Ben. He's a scout that's been hiding in the village. Okay, I believe we already spoke to him, though, so I'm wondering why it seems like his chat is, kind of restored.
Hail, stranger, what brings you to Old Ben? You're a long way from the safety of Avalon's walls, young warrior. I hope you haven't come seeking sanctuary. Though I've kept myself safe here, I can offer little protection to others. On the other hand, if you have come to rescue me from the shahol lurking about, I'm afraid I must refuse. Are you sure, sir? Those shahol are merciless, and if they find you... Don't worry about me, pup. I've been taking care of myself since long before you were born. In fact, I would say that I've been concealing myself from others for so long that I think sometimes I must make an effort to appear to someone. In the weeks that I've been here, you are actually the first person I've revealed myself to. I must be getting lonely in my old age, I suppose. If you've been here for weeks, I suppose you can take care of yourself quite well. If you do not mind my asking, why exactly are you here? An old friend was looking for someone to keep an extended eye on the shahol here in the village. Knowing this would be a suicide mission for most, I volunteered. You seem surprised. Though you look at me and see a man who is long past his prime, appearances often deceive. No wonder Muddam came to me. You youngsters rush to judgment too quickly to have developed any real patience. You know Muddam? Know him? Why, I taught him everything he knows. You, I take it, must know him as well. Are you currently on assignment for him? It has been some time since he's risked sending anyone out.
As a matter of fact, I am on a mission for him. When I return to him, would you like me to pass a message along?
If you've a mission to perform, then why are you wasting time chatting with an old fool? Anyway, don't bother carrying any message for him. I've done quite well being this isolated. Frankly, if my suspicions of traitors are true, I would rather not have word of my location become known in Avalon. Good luck with your mission, young one.
May yours be success as well, old Ben. Farewell.
Before you go, I have a bit of advice for you. That mask offers protection from being sighted, but it does nothing against being found out by a sensitive nose. If I were you, I would find some way to fool those blasted hounds the Shahol are so fond of using.
Thanks for the tip. It should prove useful. Alright, so it's just constantly goes through his loop, so that's fine. Let's see. He's around here. Okay, so that's the Hunter's Quest starter. Gotcha. Okay, so north. That's east. It'd be southeast. This is northeast. I think I have slain everyone here as well, though. How naughty of me. Let's see. Don't want to attract any vor worms if they happen to be spawning here. Yeah, so... just regular Shahol scouts. This is from, like, Chapter 1. Did I slay these guys? And that's back to Avalon. Did you visit the cellar in that house? I believe I have. I believe I did that in Chapter... I think I did that in Chapter 1, actually. Let's just take a look, just to confirm. This house. Well hidden in the top left corner of that house. Well, if it's well hidden, I doubt that I've explored it. Top left corner. Ah, there we are. I have been here. The spiders have been slain. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile here, though. It is, yeah. I would definitely, I would parrot that opinion, Sep. This was a very well-hidden cellar. Nothing really down here other than the spiders, though. Alright, back to quest. Okay, so, again, if this is north, this is east. So that would mean the Scoutmaster's section is southeast. If anyone's populating the church again. Let's see. No, nothing new. Okay, So we gotta do southeast, southwest, and east. So, okay, Sep, you might know. So, I've got a quest from Muddum. Once scouted, report activity in southwest, southeast, and east areas and possible time of attack to Muddum. And when I went to Muddum to report what I have found, he told me not to come back until, like, I've finished the quest. So, I'm assuming that this is what he is referring to, that I don't have the time of attack. Because I have explored every area of the game. I've slayed a load of Shahol, but I don't know what else there is to do here. Because all the Shahol that remain are skilled enough that, you know, they'll see through my disguise. So I'm not really certain what I need to be, Yeah, so we've gone through the so we passed the Naga. We saw the training, the Shahol all training, and we got the battering ram. So, like, to me, that's everything. That should be all I need for Muddum, right? I don't think I actually have to, like, speak to anyone to, like, get troop movements or anything like that. Yeah, so, okay, let's, in that case, let us return to Avalon. I'm glad you agree. I think I've done everything. Let's see if old Muddum agrees. And then, last item that I need to find is the Dreamwalker's Wand. I haven't been able to find that yet. And I haven't really looked through any walkthroughs of this game either to figure that out. I suppose I could just do a walkthrough and find the location kind of right away, but I don't know. Something makes that feel like cheating to me. I like muddling my way through things. Did you get the adventure for the training place? Let's see. Scoutmaster, I've come back to report partial completion over on Satchel. I've discovered that the Shahol are indeed constructing a stout framework of logs. Although it may be too early to tell, it resembles a large battering ram. I have seen over on the trader. Although it would be in Avalon's best interest to dispatch him immediately, he has some potent-looking shaman with him. Perhaps I will be able to reach him later. I have met an unusual old scout, Old Ben, in the abandoned village. The reports of non-humans were true, some grotesque unity of man and snake. They have the upper torso of a man, but stand on their tails. From their placement, they will surely be allies of the Shahol. The Scoutmaster decided to test me by having me retrieve an article of clothing. Pell tells me she has doubts. I have not. Okay, so let's make our way down to the training spot then. I should have it though. I saw it last stream. I think I like killed some of them too. Like. I'm trying to remember where it is. Might be as far west as you can go. Okay, slew a bunch of these guys. I think it's here. You know what? You're probably right. Okay, so this does not appear to be it. Village 7. So more west. Gotta go more west. I guess down? Village 13. This is too far down, I think. Perhaps not. Let's go over this way. Village 14. So, this is where... Yeah, so this is where the Hound Master was. Village 10. Village 11. So I think north of here. So it's either north or not. I guess not north. I'm saying north because it's going this way. Let's see. Okay, should be here. Yeah, like I killed them all, but... There we go. We have triggered the adventure. Finally. I've discovered a group of Shahol running training drills in the southern location. Surely they must be limbering up for an invasion. Finally! 10,000 years can give you such a pain in the neck. Okay, so back to Muddum. But that doesn't help us with the Dreamwalker's Wand, so I'll go talk to Olon in Avalon, and I'll see if he has any words of wisdom for me. Yeah, the adventures... I've discovered them running training drills, but they're dead. I wonder who could have done that. Not me. I'm just a good little warrior. I don't kill nobody. Oh! I left one of you alive. Well, now that I know this doesn't have any ramifications, prepare to die. Give me your training points. I demand training points. Okay. Don't think these guys will give me really any training points, so I'm not going to bother with them. And we're back. Woo! So go to the Outer Bailey. We'll have a chat with Olon. Outer Bailey, there we go. Okay, so make our way over to Olon. See if he has any input on the Dreamwalker's Wand. Welcome back, traveler. I regret to say I've been unable to get the Dreamwalker's Wand yet. I've no doubt you'll return to me shortly with stories of success. That was what I was thinking. Farewell. Rat. No information? None? Oh, Olan, you cruel bastard. Alright. So let's... I guess head over to... Well, do I want to head over to Mudham, though? Because that just kind of ends the whole thing. I don't know. Chat, do you know where the Dreamwalker's Wand is? I could use some help here. I don't want to sit here reading through a walkthrough myself. Even just telling me what village it's in, that would be helpful. 'Cause I am lost. Probably one of those best-kept secrets. Okay, so we'll head back into the village. One of the villages on the lower side. Alright. Down to the lower side we go. So that would be... I should just be able to hug the corner here. Make my way down. You know, and I can't help but think, with Siege of Avalon... Just get some cheap training points here. I can't help but think this was perhaps one of the reasons Siege of Avalon struggled to gain popularity as well. I do find that people... And this isn't necessarily like a derision from my perspective, but I find people really like when games spoon feed them the content. They don't like having to basically do what I'm doing and do like a lot of back and forth to discover kind of the content of the game, really. But for myself, that's one of the things that kind of keeps me interested in CRPGs. I like having to use my brain. Like, you know, there are certain, like, if I want to shut my brain off playing a video game, I'll play, like, a first-person shooter. I'll play, like, Doom, and I mean the original Doom. You know, play Dark Forces, Star Wars Dark Forces, Call of Duty, you know, some of the early Call of Duties I enjoyed. Not so much the stuff now, because there's a lot of playing online now that just makes it not fun. But you know, if I want to shut my brain off, like that's the kind of game I would play, I think. But you know, I play these games to like challenge myself a bit, you know? It's not really something where I'm looking to just shut my brain off. And I think that's why I struggle with a lot of like newer... Oh, the tent was correct. Ooh. Right. See? Not using my wits enough. I saw purple highlight, I saw empty chest, I went, okay, I'm done. Let's see. I'm just gonna give myself a moment of silence for how absolutely dumb I am. Oh, could it be the Dreamwalker Wand? Okay. Alright. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're just gonna pretend I'm batting 1,000, and I'm... I found that first try. Oh, God. Two worlds. Are you talking to Sep? Are you talking about Two Worlds, like the game, or are you referring to like two different kinds of games, where like you've got like your Skyrim where you get your quest, and you've got your quest marker, and it just leads you basically exactly where you need to go. And then you've got games like this where it's, you know, you gotta do some hunting. Or are you referring to Two Worlds, the slightly lackluster game from, I don't know, like 2010? That is a game, I will say Two Worlds, that's one game I can't bring myself to the game, second part. Two Worlds, which has quest markers for everything. So, okay, so you are actually referring to the game Two Worlds. I couldn't get through that game. It was, I played on, oh god, what was it, Xbox 360. I actually still have it. I could technically play it on stream if I wanted to. I'm not entirely sure I want to, though. It has been a long time since I played the game, though. Maybe my memory is just, treating it poorly. Bailey, turn the Dreamwalker wand. That should be it. That should be the last of the quest. Of course, so, chat, suffice it to say, we are missing some content right now. Because the game reserves content based on your class. So, last stream, when we were doing Chapter 3, we had access to basically the entirety of that chapter, because we're a fighter class. But there are aspects of this that we are missing out on due to the fact that we are not playing as a scout. But worry not, I plan on doing multiple playthroughs of this game in each class, each playstyle. I'm actually thinking of kind of artificially making, like, nuzlocking myself in the game as well. Like, you know, playing as the mage, only being able to play using, like, certain spells, not really making the entire repertoire available to myself. I'm not sure if I want to do that, because, like, this game, I don't know, it doesn't really benefit from that, but I would say, you know, I'm just trying to think of ways to, like, make watching more fun for you guys. So, I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you think that would be worthwhile, or if you're just happy to see me play multiple playthroughs with different classes. Alright, time for some dialogue. Welcome back, traveler. I brought you the Dreamwalker's wand. Now, my debt is paid. So it is. Are you finished with the mask yet? No, I have not completed all the assignments that I need the mask for. That's quite alright. Let me know when you're finished with it. Count on it. Until then, farewell. Oh! I just noticed, because I shut up for a second, we've got walking sounds now. Alright, that's a really cool thing that the mod did. I can't actually... I'm taxing my memory now. I don't think the original game had walking sounds. Yeah, I still have to sell the mask. Yeah, just, yeah, I'm busy with it, just counting my money. Mudham is Outer Keep level 2. That is really neat. I like that. Okay, so let's go to our inventory here. Let's give ourselves our armor back. Okay. Good lord, I have a lot of clothes. My word. Okay. So, throw that on. Bear with me, chat. Okay. Oh, there's so much. Okay, we'll save that. I think that's everything. Shadow cuffs. And the walking sound adjusts your... That is really cool. Okay, so chat, in the mod that I've downloaded, talking to Sep here, he's, shall we say, very familiar with the mods that I'm referring to. He's saying that the walking sound that I'm experiencing playing the game actually has a direct corollary with the stealth modifier that I'm experiencing at the time. That is super cool. Especially, like, this game, I don't know, like, with stealth in this game, it is, like, vanilla Siege of Avalon, the stealth stat is, it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit rough, I would say, but that's cool that we've got that. Let's see, so now I've got room to move my bow. Alright, now I'm officially returned to warrior status. Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I don't have enough chest space for that, but I appreciate the fact that the mod gets rid of the irritating aspect of the game where the, oh, where's Muddum? Ah, there you are.
Welcome back. Have you something to report?
I've investigated a few of the areas you spoke of. I finished scouting each of the 3 areas you spoke of.
Excellent. What have you learned?
To begin with, the east of Avalon, I discovered that the reports of non-humans were true. They were human, mostly. From the waist up, at least. From the waist down, however, they possess the body of a snake.
Please continue.
Upon visiting the southwest location, I witnessed a half-built framework of stout logs. The Shahol were working on it as I approached.
I see. General Overon was an expert in siege warfare. It is likely that the machine was built under his orders. Do you know what this contraption is, or at least how the Shahol intended to use it?
I do not know for sure. I do not recognize what else it may be except a machine of war. Doubtless, it must be completed before the Shahol can attack.
And in the southeast location?
A group of Shahol warriors milling about, some running drills and some talking to each other, probably just waiting for the order to attack.
Probably. You didn't speak to any of them first? I need to know what the warriors are saying. From what you have said, I'm guessing that they are planning an attack, and I'd like to know what it is. I know that it's risky, but I heard through my own sources an additional enchantment placed on the mask recently, and you should know enough about the Shahol to stay safe. If not, well, I've seen enough of you running around full tilt often enough to know that you've got some powerful legs.
Yes, how very amusing. You were saying?
Yes. These snake men are known as Naga. I know they exist, but have never seen one personally. Only illustrations and vague supposition come fireside story. I am surprised that they've worked themselves over to our region. They usually stay clear of human settlements. For whatever reason, disturbing implications, but nothing I need to worry myself about. When you have the opportunity to report this activity to Captain Calveric, it is his department after all, and he will likely decide that since they are present no immediate threat, we shouldn't worry about them. Very well. Is there anything else? Let's see. Destroy their siege machine. That should buy us some more time to pray for the swift arrival of reinforcements. As to the method you employ, it matters not, but fire would be efficient. Yes, I think symbolic. You should be able to procure some oils from one of the resident alchemists to aid you in that regard. That will be all for now, unless you have more secrets to reveal to me. As a matter of fact, sir, I do. I've already laid waste to the enemy's would-be battering ram. Ah, I see. If you don't mind me asking, what gave you the idea to take it upon yourself to do this? I couldn't pass the opportunity. Given the thing's exact employment is in question, but it stands that it was a unique object, and that they have chosen to assemble along with their troops now. I see your point. All in all, that should buy us some time for Vortigern's arrival. If you've anything more to report, don't hesitate to stop by. I'll be here for sure. Thank you for your quick completion of my tasks. As you wish, madam. Farewell for now. So let's just check here. So we've got our quests. I've been requested to find a way to assist the lurkers. Waking Commander of the Watch has charged me with telling his employee Weldon that his replacement is on his way. Once I inform this man, should... Okay, that is from Chapter 2. Ooh. I have failed. Alright. Sir Roth has bid me make a fire report to Muddin before getting some sleep. Okay, that's also Chapter 2, honestly. Okay, so then we've got our adventure log. Although Muddin seemed to show some displeasure at my acting without orders and destroying the ram, he accepted my explanation readily enough, probably since he would have ordered me to do as much. Muddin thanks me for completing his tasks in a timely manner. He believes that my success in the field will give the Shahul enough pause for Vortigern's forces to arrive, but I get the feeling he believes it is all that can be done, that it's in fate's hands now. I am told that I may be able to procure some oil from an alchemist. Okay, that is kind of useless. The snake men I encountered are known as Naga. Muddin expresses surprise at their existence, but their proximity to settled areas. He requests that I report their existence to Captain Calveric when I have the chance. Okay, so I believe Captain Calveric is Inner Bailey. So we'll head over to Inner Keep level 1. Okay, we'll Inner Bailey. So I believe Captain Calveric is in... Or wait... Is he... I think he's here, but if he's not here, I think I know where he is. Let's see. Captain Calveric. Okay, I was correct. Hello there. How goes it? Goes well, Captain. What are you working on? Finding new ways to buy us more time. I've had more than enough time to coordinate a plan. It has sat unmodified for quite some time, and it is past time for some more experience with the infantry strongpoints to review and make suggestions. I'm eager to meet with Vortigern's military heads. I'll do my best to assure that remains a possibility. I know. I'm relying on it. Stay alive. I plan to, Captain. Farewell for now. Muddin has ordered me to inform you that a non-human race he calls the Naga are encroaching upon the ruined village roughly to the east of Avalon. Their position demands that they are allies, but I know no more. I thank you for bringing this information, but we've little chance to get a better look at their capabilities. One would assume they'd move rather quickly. But other than that... Do you know if they have mages? I did not notice any, Captain. Certainly one would have engaged me. Perhaps. Unless they're taking pains to hide their casters from us. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Thank you for bringing me the information, Grumples. Good work. Was there anything else you wanted to mention?
No, Captain, and thank you. I shall speak with you later. Okay, so... Let's see. Captain Calveric has expressed his eagerness to have Vorgrim's military heads review battle plans. I've assured him that I will do all in my power to ensure it shall happen. The artwork they did is just I love the journal artwork in this game. I'm gonna read this journal entry, I'm just interested. Muddum listened with little comment through most of my recollection of the completion of his reconnaissance assignments. He listened impassively when I told him of the gathering of warriors running training drills, and almost appeared to nod as I told him I believed they were preparing for an attack. He spoke little when I told him of my discovery of the Shahol construction efforts, and he agreed that the destruction of this machine of war is not only essential to our survival, but will add precious time for Vortigern's forces to arrive. Of the snake creatures I discovered, however, he had a bit more to say. These creatures are called Naga, and among the few who believe they exist is the Master of Scouts. Sorry, I lost my place. These creatures are called Naga, and among the few who believe they exist is the Master of Scouts. Muddum admits that he has not yet seen one in person, but he believes some of what he's heard from the tales about told about a campfire at night. He expresses surprise but not concern that these Naga have come so close to human settlements. He has heard that they prefer, like some animals, to stay away from human habitation. He has told me to report this activity to Captain Calveric. Not only is this his area of concern, but Muddum believes the captain shall choose to do nothing about it, so long as the Naga do not pose a threat to Avalon. Okay. Now, I wonder if that is... I don't think this is the end of the quest here. Yeah, go ahead, Sep. That's all good. Okay. See if we can talk to General Roth, or maybe we do go chat with Muddum. Go have a chat with Muddum. Tell him that we reported Captain Calveric, and that might actually just end the chapter. Let us see.
Welcome back. Have you something to report?
I'm afraid not. Pardon me, Muddum. Interesting. Okay, so we've delivered... Let's just take a second here. So we've delivered the Dreamwalker's Wand. We've reported our scouting foray to Muddum. We've rescued Edgard. And we've provided the reports to General Roth. And then we just reported Captain Calveric. That should be everything. But let's just make sure here. Okay, let's go to General Roth first. It's good to see you again, Grumples. Thank you. Do you know anything about the Naga? I've seen one in the field, probably their version of a scout. They're at least moderately intelligent creatures, but their origins are unknown. It is rumored by some that they are magical creatures, created by some mage, and unfortunately given powers of reproduction. For the most part, they keep to themselves. I am alarmed by Muddum's report of Naga so close to us. Do you think they will threaten Avalon? They seem to be allied with the Sha'ol. It's anyone's guess. Perhaps they are enemies or allies of the Lizardmen. Considering there is still a wall between us, I don't think we should have to worry about it overmuch.
Regardless, we'll be watching carefully. Have you any further questions? Not the moment, Sir Roth. Farewell. Pleasure is mine. I've completed my assignments and am here to find out if you have anything further for me. Okay. As a matter of fact, I have a rather distasteful assignment for you. But it is mine to give, and I believe you will see that it is for the best. Simply put, Oberon must be eliminated. Yes, I am ordering you to assassinate him. He is not who I thought I knew him to be. You know what he is guilty of.
Yes, I do, Sir Roth. Are you sure now is the best time?
Yes, I am sure. You have recently caused quite an uproar in the Shallow Camp. They are at a disadvantage. With all the chaos you have produced in their midst, I am sure that it is time, and there is no one more qualified than you are. Avalon needs this. If Oberon is allowed to continue his scheming, he will be invaluable to the Shahol. With their numbers and Oberon's knowledge of warfare, I understand your role. Excellent. Let me know when you are finished. Since taking the detestable man's head out of the camp would certainly cause problems, bring his sword to me. A fitting end for a traitor warrior. To be denied the right of being buried with his sword. Make sure you leave room to carry it, because it is one of the largest swords Tempest has ever touched. I will see that you are finished, then Grumbles. As you wish, General Roth. I will return when I and he are finished.
Okay. Actually, I do... Oh, here we go.
Grumples, Ambassador Joffred requests your presence. If you haven't spoken to him yet, and he just happens to be standing a mere few steps south from us now. I'm not sure what it's about. He didn't offer details, but it would be impudent of me to request them. Oh, have you spoken with Madam yet?
Yes I have. He's given me assignments.
Ah, so what does old Madam have you doing?
Some routine scouting, really.
But something to keep hush-hush about, eh? That's alright. I won't pry. I'll hear about it eventually anyways.
You may wish to ask me later. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Certainly, sir. I wish you luck in your latest endeavor.
Farewell, Andrew. Okay, let's just quickly run over... I'm missing my shield. Let's probably keep level 2. So I could go the easy route. Shield of Fortitude, there we go. Just picked it up. Okay, so we'll return... Wondering if I do want to be a little stealthy going about this. You know what? Just for fun. We'll save our game. And we'll go down there. And we'll try to do this the good old-fashioned way. Using the way of the warrior. Alright, Southgate level 1. Because I think I've slain enough Shahol that it really won't be an issue. I do have... Like, Mithras's shaman are really, really strong. I am quite interested to see if I am powerful enough to actually defeat them. Okay, so let's make our way over this way. So that's Village 2. Then let's make our way down think he's further field this way. That's village 6. Oh, here we go. Let's go, buddy. Not scared of you. Okay, so I think he is the village down from here. Let's see if I'm correct. Perhaps not. Let's make our way further. Yeah, slain everyone in this area. So let's... So I'll try going southerly. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, so let's make our way east. I don't think this is it either. I'll wait for Sep to get back to the chat, but really, personally, I would love to see when this game gets modded a bit more. I'd really love like a comprehensive map with like everything smushed together, basically. No, this is not it. I'm still, like, I can't, for some reason, remember kind of, like, directionally how I need to be moving. Guess we'll head north. Gotta be careful. I think we do have some Shawholes still alive here. Because, like I said, there's some camps where it's just, like, perma-revive, essentially. This doesn't feel like the right way. This is the Scoutmaster's tent, I think. There's the... Okay, yeah, Scoutmaster's tent, so here'd be the Naga. Okay, so Mithras's tent would be a little further down. So, General Oberon... I think he's actually more west. Let's head on down. Yeah, okay, not the way I want to go. This is village 6. Let's make our way down as far west as we can go. Okay. Couple more enemies that I didn't take down when I was being stealthy. I'm tired of not playing as my desired playstyle. I started the game as a fighter, and by golly, I'll slay General Oberon as a fighter. And frankly speaking, I should be strong enough that I can muddle my way through this. The only cause for concern really is those Mithras's elite guards, basically. So let's just keep saving the game because we're slaying a couple more enemies here. Okay, let's just see. I don't think we can go further west, so we'll start making our way over here. Yeah, okay, can't make our way west. Oh, I can go south, though. Okay, let's... So, for anyone just jumping into the chat that's kind of just lurking, not really talking, I am currently just trying to re-find General Oberon's tent. Okay, so that's where the Dreamwalker's wand was, so that's not where we want to be going. So, Siege of Avalon, for those of you in the chat that haven't played this game before, this is a pretty old school game, came out in the year 2000, and not a lot of hand-holding, gotta say. So, what I'm currently experiencing right now is, like, I don't essentially have, like, a photographic picture of, like, all the maps together to remember where I need to go. And the game doesn't really tell you how all these villages tie together. They just give you a localized map. So what I'm kind of struggling with as of right now is just not knowing like what village ties into what, and I'm currently just trying to find a needle in a haystack, basically. Okay, so this is as far kind of, I mean, this is north, but I'm just going to say south for the sake of argument. This is about as far down as I can go. And I don't think his tent is over this way, so I'm going to start making my way north from here, because this is not where he is. I don't think this is either, though. And this game, I think it was originally 800 by 900 pixels, and I'm playing it 1920 by 1080, so this is not precisely how the game was intended to be played. Wonder if I can... I mean, full screen mode would be pretty rough, but I'm wondering if I could, just give you guys an idea. Just, play it in the original resolution, maybe. Nope, that is not where we want to go. Okay, so we'll head over this way. Yeah, this is, especially this level, this has got to be one of the most frustrating parts of the game for me. Okay, that's... No, not this. God, jeez. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Let's make my way. Can't. So this is as far west as I can go. Okay, well, let's try going south then. Do our best, try to go southward. But if I encounter Mithras's camp, yeah, these guys won't die. Alright. Good day, gentlemen. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. A little bit of jankiness there. Sorry if you heard that, chat. My dog is barking. Ah, here we go. Oh, thank goodness. I was getting so frustrated. Okay, so let's see if we can even... So we're village 15. So make our way all the way to the east, and then we can go south. Okay. So we'll save our game, do a little quick save. Cast a couple of protection spells on us. Let's see. So we've got protection from all. Then we'll throw the heal spell on, just in case. Oh, his elite guards aren't there. Here we go. I thought that'd be way harder. I thought his elite guards would be there. Cool. Over on sword. Ruby red cloak. Let's take his armor just for the dark steel. Regular gloves. Dark chainmail. Let's It's got a different name, so I'll take it just for the heck of it. Okay, so now we'll make our way west. Save our game. Make our way west, and then that should be it for Chapter 4. We're into Chapter 5. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Or, sorry, I shouldn't say I knew that was going to happen. It was with the help of chat that this was able to happen. Because I was, like, frankly speaking, I was just bloody lost. Would have been very difficult to... Without reading through a walkthrough and being very uninteresting to watch, would have been very difficult for me to get through everything. Okay, so... I actually wasn't even sure I was going to stream today. I was feeling quite unwell yesterday. But I hadn't, due to my friend being here from out of town, he lives in another province in Canada where I live. He visited, so I felt kind of obligated to hang out with him during the week, so I didn't stream Tuesday or Thursday this week, so I figured, you know, I had a bit of an obligation to make sure that I stream on the Saturday, even though it's not a long stream because it's my brother's birthday this week. So I'm gonna be cutting the stream soon here, so that I can go celebrate with him. So keep level 1, where General Roth is. We'll make our way over, and that should be it for Chapter 4. Oh, wrong one. Okay.
Good to see you again, Grumples. I bring good news, Sir Roth. I have dispatched the traitor Oberon, and have returned with his sword. That is indeed good news, Grumples. I am relieved. And as for you, I think you've earned yourself a rest. You may keep Oberon's sword if it pleases you to do so. For the time being, I have nothing more for you. But with our recent development, I can tell much will be happening very soon. You may wish to tell Muddum the good news as well. I'm sure it will take a few wrinkles off his face. Dismissed. Farewell for now, Sir Roth.
Head over to Muddum, and that'll... Ooh, interesting.
Hail, Crumples! I've a message to deliver to you. Elazar wishes to see you when you next have the opportunity. As usual, I wasn't given any details, but I would bet that he has your next assignment. When you're finished with him, whether you accept his assignment or not, return to me, for I may have another assignment for you by that time.
Thank you, Antro. I will see him presently.
Chapter 5, anyone? Chapter 5 is the mage quest, and Elazar is a mage, so... Okay, Outer Keep, level 2. We'll drop some items in our chest first as well. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit of space in here as well. Drop over on sword in there and just drop the cloak. Okay. Chat with Muddum.
Welcome back! Have you something to report?
Indeed, I do, Muddum. I have finished a task assigned by Sir Roth, and I knew you'd want to hear about it.
Is that so? Very well. What is this groundbreaking news?
I've succeeded in Sir Roth's plan to assassinate General Oberon.
That is very good news indeed. I knew Sir Roth would consider him the largest security risk. It was certainly Roth's assignment to give, and I can't imagine a better timing. Surely the Auhol have been given pause. They cannot possibly apply Oberon's tactical principles without his guidance.
This will certainly give us enough time for Vortigern's forces to reach us.
I would be surprised if it didn't.
They certainly have a lot of replanning to do before they can think of assaulting the keep proper. You have lifted a great weight off our collective backs, and with the relief, frankly, I feel a bit tired. If you haven't already, please let Captain Calveric know that the traitor is no more, and that should put him to sleep too.
Hey, Sep, welcome back.
Yes, sir. I will speak with you on your next assignment. Farewell.
Okay, so Sep, just get you touched up and get the rest of the chat kind of appraised. We've basically ended Chapter 4. I'm going to do a quick report to Captain Calveric in the Inner Keep, but we got the prompt to go speak to the Mage Elazar, so that is the prompt, I believe, to start Chapter 5. So we're just going to go quickly talk to Captain Calveric. I need to start keeping track of these voices here. It's getting pretty brutal. I'm trying to remember kind of what voices I'm using for who and for what purpose, but... Okay, Captain Calveric.
Hello there, how goes it?
Goes well, Captain. What are you working on? That is not what I want.
I have come to report the destruction of the Shahol battering ram.
Excellent.
All of this should combine to offer us the delay we need for the revival of Vortigern's forces. You've done well. You will be kept informed about current events. Any new assignments?
Farewell, Captain Calveric. I'm sure I can make myself useful between official business.
We're going to have a hard time keeping up with you. You know that? It's been a time since I've slept. As it has been for many of us. At least one of the other officers is keeping late hours as well. It won't do to have the Shahol invade when all our commanders are sleeping like the dead. Yes, well, worry not about me. I will sleep when the opportunity to do so presents itself. I appreciate your concern. As you wish. Stay safe, Captain. Farewell for now. It goes well, Captain Calveric. I have news that will certainly help all of Avalon sleep better. You don't say? Well, you've certainly got my attention now, Sir Grumples. Don't leave me in suspense. Sir Roth gave me an assignment to assassinate General Oberon, and I have succeeded. What a relief. If he had been around to offer tactical advice when the Shahol attacked... This is excellent news, since everyone will know, and the spirits will be on the rise. If you are up to it, I'm sure that by now there are more missions for you to complete, though I don't blame you if you wanted to take a rest. Splendid work, Grumples. Thank you, Captain, and farewell for now.
Okay, so that wraps up my reports to him. Okay, so save my game quick. Okay, so I am just gonna be right back quickly. Just need to grab a drink. All these voices are kind of hard on the vocal cords, so I will literally just 2 minutes. I'll be right back, and we'll see you in a sec. Good day. Alright. I am back. So I'm just gonna scroll through these. I should deliver Corvus into the hands of the healers, Brother Crosby. Okay, so just gonna do a couple side items here. Because I believe we can go find out that Corvus has been healed. I don't think I've done that yet. Kind of just been trucking along with the general story. So let's go talk to Brother Crosby. Find out about our brother. Makes me feel like a bad brother. Okay.
What can I do for you, my child?
I find myself in need of healing. Definitely not. I have come to inquire of my brother's condition. It is you who have been attending him, is it not?
I'm afraid he is still recovering. We've done what we can now. We must give him time. It is a strange miracle that he was so coherent when he arrived. I'm sure the weight of the past few days is still crushing down on him. Rest assured that he is in all of our prayers.
Thank you for everything, Brother Crosby. Farewell. Let's see if... Okay, can't... Nothing more on that. In that case, I will travel to another part of the keep. Leave Inner Keep Level 1. I have to report... Let's see... Got quests. Head Cook Honora. Okay, I killed the beetles, but the game wouldn't actually let me close this quest, so I might just chalk that up to a glitch. Yeah, made that final report. Waking the commander of the Watch is charged with telling his employee Weldon that his replacement is on the way. Once I inform this man, I should inform... Okay, sounds good. So, Wakian, I believe, is over here. Let's just clear the quest roster as much as we can before moving on. Okay, so let's make sure that I've even spoken to Weldon. So we've got Olney and Wix. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think as well, Sep. There's been lots of quests like that where it's okay, so wait, let's read this quest over again. Okay, Weldon, his replacement. Once I inform the man, I should inform Wakian of it, as he suggested he might lock me down there. Okay, caves near the forest. Oh, that's right, he's right by the... Yeah, he's right by the gate, isn't he? He's one of the guards there. In that case, we'll just do this. Go straight to the caves. Fast travel. Let's see. Guard Elwick. Guard Mustafa. The names in this game are just wild. It's like, we're in Old English, you know, kind of fantasy world. And there's a guy named Mustafa. There's a dude named Chad as well. Like, in, I think it was the Inner Bailey, there's a guy named Chad. It's like... Okay.
I suppose you want to go through here again. I already told you that I can't... Calm down, Weldon. I have the key this time. Oh. Well then, by all means, don't let me hold you up.
Of course not. Pardon me, Weldon. Interesting. So it doesn't give me the option to tell him his replacement's on the way. Probably because I'm past chapter 2. Probably missed my chance to clear the quest. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, see if I can go talk to Wakian anyways, but... Okay, so Wakian again, so we might as well just come through here. Just so we come up, so, chat, when you fast travel in this game, it doesn't necessarily take you to the stairwell that you're wanting to go to, so the reason I'm not fast traveling in this situation is because I want to go through specifically this stairwell so that Wakian will be there when I pop up.
Hello, lad. I'm Wakian, commander of the Watch, and I was told you'd come to see me. I suppose this means you'll be wanting to go below now. Well, I'll let you down there, but under the condition that you let my man Weldon know in the caves that his replacement caught a sickness. We're doing all we can to find someone to fill in. No problem, Wakian. This will only take a moment. Thank you, lad. Let me know when you're done. I promise you I won't lock you down there. Thank you, Wakian. I'll be right back.
Okay, so that's just a reiteration of the quest. So we'll see if we can, because we've got it reiterated, if we can kind of come full circle here. I rather doubt it, but I don't know. There's a chance. Yeah, okay. Looks like we can't get that quest cleared. Which is sad. I guess we would have had to have done it kind of prior to the end of chapter 2, which is, that's my fault. I didn't get through all the quests. Okay, so fine. Okay, assist lurkers. Okay. So I guess we can just go talk to Alzar. Yeah, Sep, so I think, okay, so within kind of the mods for this game, I think, I was kind of talking about this when I was assassinating General Overon as well. I think, where's Elazar? I think he's here. So I was kind of discussing in the village when I was assassinating General Overon. I think it would, like, it's not so bad in the Outer Keep because, you know, everything's kind of self-contained. You don't really need more than this. But when you're in areas like the forest and the village, I think it would be a really good idea to actually make the entire map like a comprehensive map of the whole village, and to provide stuff like this where it just basically, it lets you know where you are within the context of the broader map. Like, basically just take this entire kind of window here, expand it out to, I don't know, like take up most of the screen, honestly, and have it do like the entirety, like just take every single one of these and just kind of splice them together so that you've got kind of a comprehensive outlook of where it is you're going. Because when I was trying to find General Overon, I couldn't quite remember where to go. And I think it would be much easier if I had like the entire map, so I could be like, oh, okay, like I'm in Village 1, kind of in this part, and General Overon's like over here, so all I have to do is like walk this way, essentially. And like not modifying like the game itself where like you just kind of, you know, click over to the next stage, but just give you like that idea no matter where you are in the village or the forest. Just give you that context. It would require a lot of work. I agree. I'm just saying, like, if the players of Siege of Avalon kind of had their druthers, I would say that would be a really good quality of life upgrade to the game overall. Does it need to happen? No. But would it be better overall if it did? Personally, I think so. But I don't know. I'm just one guy at the end of the day. You know, people have been getting by in this game without such a feature for quite a while. So, like, honestly, it's fine. And then another aspect, and again, this would be a lot of work as well, but like, important NPCs. You know, it's difficult because they do pace and move, but having like, kind of like this, where like if you scroll over your icon, it's like you are here, and if you scroll over like an icon here, like you get a pop-up that says like, this is Elazar, this is Siroth, this is what's his face, and like you have to scroll over to like get the name, otherwise it like obviously would be kind of a pain in the butt because you'd have everyone's names and it would be a mess. But yeah, all that to say, that would be a ton of work. It would be really annoying to do. Oh great, we got stream bots again. That sucks. Anyways, but that'd be a lot of work. It'd be really annoying to do, but at the same time, I feel like that would be kind of a neat quality of life thing for, especially for new players, right? Kind of as we discussed earlier, oh, that's Elarath, not Elazar. Pardon me. Providing quality of life to new players who kind of get maybe a little bit annoyed with games like this. You know, just doing anything we can to kind of keep Siege of Avalon kind of more playable for kind of modern playership. Because I would hate this game to fall into like abandonware just because it doesn't have like kind of quality of life. Not that it would fall into abandonware. I do think this game has enough of a following that, you know, we've got the stream, we've got, like, forums and stuff, but I digress. Point made.
Grumbles, right on time. I have an assignment for you. One where you will be able to help the esteemed mages of Avalon. You may have heard Elarath has been doing some research on an ancient portal that was discovered beneath the fortress. I need your help in bringing this portal to operation. Elrath and I believe we know how it can be done. If you do not wish to accept this assignment, it is of no consequence. Doubtless, your brother, who I hear is doing much better, will be available. Will you assist me with this endeavor?
Yes, Elazar, I shall. What are the details of this portal, and what is required to make it work?
Through multiple enchantments, Elarath has managed to be able to place the area the portal will teleport to. It is a recent breakthrough that we are able to put anything through it at all. For quite some time, we have thought the portal was merely eating everything we tried to pass through it, but I think it more likely that the portal transported everything we sent to where it originally led ages ago.
So what's the problem? If the portal works, what more do you need?
The portal does not work as it should. Everything it teleports ends up terribly mangled, and we cannot possibly put a living creature through such a thing. However, I remember possessing a ring that protects against polymorphing. If Elarath can transfer the enchantment from the ring to the portal, it has been done before after all, then the portal should function correctly. Should? That's not too much of an endorsement. We shall test it, of course, but I am making no guarantees. We shall pass a few more pieces of furniture through the portal. Once we are satisfied that the ring's enchantment has taken hold, is effective, is affecting the portal. We shall send some rats. They should be hard to find, though. It as well. They should be hard to find through it as well. It will be safe, or it will not be used. And that is what you wish for me to do? I need you to go back to the tower and retrieve the ring from a chest in my chambers on the 3rd floor. You need not worry about any defense mechanisms, although I have a few, they will not be triggered. Additionally, their nature is specific and almost intelligent, meaning that you cannot set them off. I cannot stress enough the importance of this item should Avalon fall. Think of all the lives lost if we do not. Well, why think of those to die? Think instead of lives saved if the portal works when we should need it. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong with an insane mage's defense mechanism? That is certainly a more invigorating thought, Grumbles. Yes, an unusually wise comment. Say hello to my big book when you arrive at my tower. You'll know the one, and tell it to reference entries 491 and 673. My log for you. Farewell. I shall see you after you finish. May the good spirits protect you. I am confident in my abilities and shall succeed, Elazar. You shall have your opportunity to complete the portal. I am confident in your abilities as well. It is merely customary to wish someone good luck. I was attempting to be courteous. In that case, I apologize, sir. But there is one more question I must ask before I can continue. Of course. I forget to tell you how you're supposed to get into my tower since it's been sealed. There is a tree immediately outside my tower with a magical spell set to trigger when someone touches a branch on it. It is difficult to identify, but I have no doubt you will manage to find it. Thank you, Elazar. I will return shortly with your ring. Oh, Elazar, what a gem you are. Okay, his tower. So, let's go back to the game here. You don't like Elazar? Yeah, he's kind of touched a little bit. Let's see here. Retrieve the ring of form protection from Elazar's tower and return it. Let's see. Chambers on the 3rd floor of his tower. So is his tower in the village? 3rd floor. Because I can't go to the outer keep level 3, so let's... yeah, South Gate. Head out into the village. Ah, daybreak at last. Oh. Or wolves. Dastardly creatures. Come here. Gonna attack me, I'm gonna attack you back. Okay, so... for some reason, I am thinking it'll be... oh, hello, Shaho. Yes, give me your training points. So, I reckon this would be his tower, yeah? This is the only kind of tower-like structure that I can think of.
More vorworms. Okay. So there's a spell on a tree nearby. Same thing for the boreworms. Yeah, the more dead people, the more carrion there is, the more predators there will be. Okay, so more vorworms. Hit again. Save the game. So, okay. The game is not terribly helpful in this regard, actually. So Elazar tells me to enter his tower, I need to only touch a branch on the tree immediately outside of it. Which branch is it? I do not know, but Elazar is confident that I will find it without a problem. But it doesn't tell me where his tower is. Can't control a portal. It ruins everything passed through it. Elazar... Okay. Well, and that's the thing, like, this, to me, if the tower is in the village, this would be the tower. But if the tower is on, like, it's in the Citadel of Avalon, I'm not exactly sure what part of the Citadel it is. Because, like, he references a tree branch. Here we go. Well, yeah, and that's just it. Yeah, like, crumble tower, like, the tower in the village looks crumbled. So is the tower in the forest? Is it, you know... It's kind of... The game is not terribly helpful in a lot of ways, I find. Yeah, because, like, if you're gonna reference trees, that does make me immediately assume that we're outside of the Citadel. Yeah, we've got... So let's just quickly... Quickly just go through some locations. Okay, so we've got the Inner Keep. We've been here. Outer Keep level 3 wouldn't be it. Yeah, okay. So, to me, it's got to be in the village. And I don't remember in my previous forays into the village where, like, if there's any big structures. So yeah, to me that looks like a tower, but it's crumbled up and I don't see any indicators that it can be used. Okay, so let's move to another portion of the village, I guess. Oh, you don't get to run, you attacked me first. We've got the church nearby. Okay, so now that it's no longer Chapter 4, I'm once again relegated to kind of the original village locations. Now, okay, we just received a journal entry. Okay, so village number 6, and it's this big building that we've been seeing the entire time. That's Elazar's tower. Okay, so let's go to our journal entry. When I arrived at Elazar's tower today, I was shocked by what I saw. Apparently the shaman, by whatever means, have discovered that the tower is worthy of their interest. Intent on plundering whatever artifacts remained after the village was abandoned, they were attempting to knock out the barricades sealing the entrance. What is most disturbing about this discovery, however, is that they have chosen this exact moment to attempt to gain entry to the tower, as though they knew that the defenders of Avalon needed something within it. Perhaps I have underestimated the shaman. They appear to have precognitive powers, and I shall have to expect spirited resistance as this in the future. So this is Elazar's tower here. My only spirited resistance thus far has been dogs. So I wonder how that triggered the journal entry. So a tree... Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh, where's my quick save here? There it is. Okay, so we'll head down to Village 6. So 2 mages. So I'll probably have to... This is Village 5, so well, free training points anyways. Oh, I see you standing there. Might need to level up soon, too. I don't know, obviously, like, it would be a mage-specific trainer. Would have to, probably, I don't know, I feel like talk to Elarath. Okay, so let's save our game. I do feel like, compared to previous playthroughs of the game that I've done, I feel like I am quite strong. I don't, Oh, come here, you. Yeah, no training points from that. Yeah, like, I've got 360 training points ready to go. And, oh, I'm only -1 stealth now. But, yeah, like, I do need to level up. If I don't have any, like, warrior trainers that I can level up from, I do need to start just dumping some points into certain stats. I think maybe Chapter 6 might have some specific trainers for me. Jeez. Okay, save game. So we are Village 6 now. Okay, we got our journal entry. Let's quick save. Oh, there's lore. Okay, so Chapter 7 actually gives you some lore on the Warworms. I'm very interested in that, then. Let's see here. Hold is 3, heal is 2. So let's cast Protection from All, cast my Aura of Iron, get my hold spell ready. Alright. Oh, come on. There we go. Can you... walk faster! Come on! Oh, no! Come on. I'm gonna die again. Ah, that stinks. Ah, okay. Okay, so hold spell might not be enough. Let's cast... Okay, so we've got Protection from All. Let's do Protection from Fire, because that one messes me up really bad. Protection from Cold. Aura of Iron. Get my hold spell back on. Yes, walk straight towards me. Yes! Victory is mine. Oh, you ran out of mana? That's too bad. Bring your greater protection. Oh, I still haven't given the mask back. Awkward. Okay, Gauntlets of Coordination. Yeah, so it is what it sounds like, as advertised. Okay, so Protection from All is what I want to be casting. Okay, so I got that as 4. Okay, so this is... So the tree just outside the tower. Tree just outside the tower. Tree just outside the tower. Well, I'm assuming it's down southward, because that's where I fought the mages. Ah, here we go. Oh. I thought I wasn't supposed to get attacked, Elazar. Why am I getting attacked, Elazar? Supposed to say hello to the book. Where's the book I need to say hello to? Nothing. Alright, guess I'm doing epic battle. Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. So, chat, if you're not reading chat, Sepp mentioned that the shaman triggered the defense mechanic, so instead of just being able to walk through with impunity, I am being attacked now. Oh, they weren't vulnerable to physical. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for making this playable for me. That would have sucked. Okay, so we've got... So this is the first level. What we need is on the third level. But I'm interested in... Oh dear. Okay. That's a lot. Running away! Oh dear. Okay. Can't run away? Cool. Whew. Okay, save my game. Okay, let's take these guys down. Come on. I'm gonna slay the right one. Oh no. No. Come on. So close. Ah! So very close. Okay, at least I saved my game here. Okay. Let's cast some protection from all, and then protection from fire. And then let's do my aura of iron. Come on. Woo! Okay, this is turning out to be a dicey fight for sure. Okay, so we've got... Let's cast hold on him. Okay, take the mages down first. Victory is mine. We love it when we win. Is there anything of import down here other than training points? No. So we'll head back up. Make our way to level 2. Oh, jeez. Okay. Need protection from all. Okay, that went a lot more favorably than I thought it would. Scot-free there. Be aware that you cast protection from all the enemies if the enemy is highlighted with a mouse. Oh. Okay. So I have to cast protection on the enemy as opposed to myself? Is that what you're saying? That's pretty crazy. Book.
Don't even think about touching me!
At least I know that Elzar hasn't lost his mind. He told me the book he wished for me to have a few words with. Then again... Lippy little Libram, aren't you? Who are you?
That is, as of yet, irrelevant. What is more important is that you is who you are and why you are here. Surely these muddled and fading blobs I sense out of the corners of my pages are Elazar's defenses, which you have somehow undone. And I have noted, perhaps you have been set from Elazar. Surely you do not have the Surely you are not of the enemy. The pages hold the answer. If Elazar has sent you, then he has told you of me.
That he wished me to reference entries 491 and 673 from his log.
Good answer. Elazar apparently wishes for you to have a book, one designed to augment the popular flame spell by increasing its energy output. It is a useful tool for novices, but it must be carried in order for its magic to function. Experienced sorcerers such as Elazar have little use for such, as they have already created their own spells attuned to their strengths.
Will you tell me where the book is?
Yes, it was on a bookshelf in this room. Last it was noted. In addition, I am to answer your questions to the best of my ability, but my area of expertise is but the magic written on my pages. Before you ask, yes, I have a title. It is Liberius. And yes, I am aware that something else entirely is written on my exterior. Would you like to ask me any questions at this moment?
Yes, actually, I would.
What may I assist you with?
None of the other books in this tower are as endowed as you, are they?
None of them possess the capacity for communication outside of the text on their pages. Does that answer your question adequately?
I suppose it does, Liberius. Thank you, and farewell. Okay, so I'm thinking right here. And of course there's an enemy right there. Magical scroll. Tome of Burning Pit. Bound within a charred cover, this eccentric tome is warm to the touch and smells of smoke. The text inside appears to have been drafted in charcoal. An ominous golden skull plate is sewn into the cover. Adding to the bizarre appearance, the inscription inside greatly increased one's ability to cast Fireball. Well, too bad for me, I am not a mage. I suppose I could be. This isn't really stopping me from casting Fireball, I suppose. Okay, up to level 3. Oh dear, okay. Come on now. Come on. Ah, so close. Don't think I saved either. Or perhaps I did. Okay, perfect, I did save. Okay. Let's have some spells at the ready here. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop these guys from hitting me. Okay. So save our game. Ring of Form Protection. There we go. Cloak of Frozen Dawn. I'm not a mage, but I like fine things, and that looks like a fine thing indeed. Head back to Avalon. Ooh, here we go. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, I need to cast protection from all on myself prior to engaging in the fight. I do find it silly the game lets you cast, like, protection spells destined for yourself onto the enemy, though. I do find that funny. Okay, so we'll get up to Elazar, and then I think that is a good spot to end the stream for the day. So let's get up to Elazar. Yeah, that's, again, it's one of the characterful things about the game, but it is something I wish would be, you know, a little bit better. Okay, so let's just get right here. Actually, we'll get right in front of Elazar. Elazar? Okay. We will save our game. Actually, we'll do a fresh save here. Okay. And that is a good spot to wrap up the stream for the day. Alright, so thank you to everyone who came by the stream today. Again, it's very appreciated. I play games that are not very popular, kind of obscure, honestly. So everybody who comes in and watches and follows, that's just really, I'm really grateful for it. So if you've enjoyed the stream, make sure to drop a follow. I've got links to my Discord, my YouTube, and my Instagram on my Twitch channel. So if you'd like to go to any of those pages, feel free to drop a follow or join the Discord so we can converse about the game and everything else. And yeah, it's, you know, if we grow the channel, it's games like this become more popular. And that's kind of the whole point of why I started this channel. To take games that are very obscure, very unplayed, and might even get to the point of abandonware. I want to save them from that. And you guys are a big part of helping with that. So any help you can render is a major part of that. I am planning to start making dedicated YouTube videos. My VODs, of course, do get recorded because I multi-stream. So if you're worried about, you know, the VOD of the stream you watched or part of the stream you watched disappearing, don't be. Just go to YouTube, links in the channel here. Go watch to your heart's content, but I will actually be making long-form content soon as well. Doing, like, game reviews, doing lore reviews, all the rest of that stuff. So look forward to that. I'm still kind of fleshing out precisely what I want that to look like, so that takes time. But look forward to that, and yeah, I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.